All right, let's do this, guys. So we're finally going to meet up with Dylan, who's, I mean, we almost met up with him and then he wasn't where he was supposed to be. Oh, you are back home. Nice, Skywalker. Oh, did you have a good trip? How was your vacation? Oh, and apparently Remedy gets 45% of every sale and the rest goes to the publisher. That's rough, Max. That doesn't seem like very much money, does it? I don't think Alan Wake... Well, actually, Luminous. I'm not exactly sure how he's integrated into the game, but I think there's Alan Wake-related stuff in one of the expansions. I don't think you play as him, but I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it to spoil it, but I think there'll be like a lot of references and things about his world or something. Oh, and you're taking the Security Plus certification tomorrow. Oh, good luck, Skywalker. It's a long test, but you got this, dude. And it was fun. Yeah, good to relax before this big test, right? Okay, so now we're supposed to speak with Dylan on the upper level. We just got back here. We went to the boardroom. I think we finished talking with her.
Is purely antithetical to every variant.
I'm just going to double check.
Hi, Jesse.
The Pope, that's right. No, I don't think we've actually asked all these things. At least I don't remember asking about this. So let's double check. Let's get a refresher.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used BlackRock almost exclusively
Whoa.
for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out.
What was that
Instead
noise?
of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging.
Sounds kind of crazy, doesn't she?
Sorry.
She's really
I've
excited
been
about
trying to
some
get Darling
stabbing.
to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
She likes knives, you know? That smile. Every once in a while, their mouths don't quite look right to me in these close-up scenes. Sometimes they look great. Every once in a while, it's almost like too toothy. I'm not sure how to describe it. And you have to lurk a little bit for this stream, Girl Tomato. You have to study for Korean for your new class. That's exciting, Girl Tomato. That's awesome. So wait, are you taking a Korean class? Is that what this is? And is this your first Korean class? That's really exciting. Okay, let's ask about Erish.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Arish.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it.
Not yet.
That
but
sucks.
perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. I mean, in theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I don't like that.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
I like her inner monologue. And the status of HRA production?
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily.
I didn't even think about that. On the last stream, there's all those random safe rooms you can walk into, and usually you get like an item and you leave. I was like, these are kind of wasteful. What's the point of all these? Now it makes sense. It's for the people that don't have those big HRA things on their chest. They can hide in those rooms, and they're safe.
I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Oh, that's really cool, Grilled Tomato. I bet that would be a fun language to learn. Of course, the only Korean I've ever heard is from movies and TV shows. Mostly movies.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in a made-up gibberish code?
Am I supposed to talk to him again?
CIA spy shit, god.
I found this token.
Oh.
Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume.
Yeah.
Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation. That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. No one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that.
New side quest.
Jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
That's kind of cool. We'll do that after we meet up with Dylan. And that makes sense for Taekwondo as well. How long have you been taking Taekwondo, Grilled Tomato? Let's see. You're reading the sales of the game and you were shocked it didn't do very well. Remedy still made a small profit, but small. Honestly, Max, as far as I know, I think every Remedy game has not sold very well, except for maybe Max Payne. And I'm not sure about Max Payne 2. Max Payne 1 might have been their best-selling game. At least for the time, you know? Because, like, obviously you look back like 15, 20 years, games didn't sell as many copies as they do now. There just weren't as many people into games. So that makes sense. Okay, well, might as well ask all these things. But yeah, I mean, that's one cool thing about the Epic Game Store thing is, like, they give you a big lump sum of money when you do the Epic deal to only have your game there versus on Steam and Origin and other places like that. So I can understand that. Yeah, I hope they don't do... I don't know how they're sticking around. After so many games that haven't, like, sold super well, they're still kicking, Max. Just fingers crossed. Because I love their games. About 5 years, Girl Tomato? That's awesome.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Now, I will say, Max, that even though they don't sell a ton, Remedy's not like a huge company, you know? So they don't have to sell as many copies as like a Rockstar or something like that. They can sell less and still break even. They might not have huge profits, but they can kind of keep going, you know? Less mouths to feed, I guess. Let's ask about Darlin.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding
Pretty
Darling
good.
will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
Those eyes are really detailed. But when after the stream, you might finish the TV show Euphoria. Where's that at, Girl Tomato? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like even an advertisement for it. Is that on Netflix? And Jesse's voice actor said she'd be willing to return if they ask. That's good news. I hate it when they have to change a voice actress or actor in sequels for whatever reason. It's just never quite the same, you know? Oh, she's also in Quantum Break. I only remember some of the guys from that game. Like, I'm trying to think of what women were in there. I know there was some women, but I can't think of like what they looked or sounded like. It's been so long. The actors I recognize from other things. Like there was a guy from Game of Thrones. What was that other guy from? Was he on Lost? I'm trying to remember. I recognize one of the other guys' faces though. And the Rangers?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience.
It's kind of scary.
Most Rangers, they retired due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
Let's see. Oh, it's on Hulu, Girl Tomato. My wife pays for Hulu. And the show's pretty good so far. And the camera work and makeup are something else. It's so good. I'm gonna have to check that. What's the premise, Girl Tomato? What is that show about? Sell it to me. Oh, she was some character named Beth. I bet I could look that up, Max, and I'd see a picture of her and be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. And you've only just started, but it was awesome when I had to pull the string from the light cord. Oh, the 3 times, like click, 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 that part. And what do you think of when the words appear in the elevator? Honestly, Luminous, I love the titles. It reminds me like I'm watching a Quentin Tarantino movie. Sometimes he'd have these random titles that just go boom. Kind of like almost like a jump scare, but not quite, you know? It's, I get a kick out of it. Every time you go to a new room and it's just, boom, here's the place you're at. It's a cool style. I dig it.
How does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Good question.
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Chunks of what? That's the question. Legend, thank you for the lurk, dude. Let's see, and it's funny because you read a Q&A, and she said she had to record the second expansion of this game on her own because of quarantine. Oh my gosh, that would be rough. Although, I could say, I helped Therapy Android with some voice acting for a game demo that she was working on for like a school project. I did some voices. And I mean, I did it all at home, obviously, with my setup that I have. And I cleaned it up, tried to make it as clean as possible, and then I just put it on a file server that she could get to it. So I could see that working. So from Google is the troubled life of a 17-year-old Rue, a drug addict fresh from rehab. Oh jeez. Circling in Rue's orbit are Jules, a transgender girl searching where she belongs. Nate, a jock whose anger issues mask sexual insecurities. Chris, a football star. Wait, is this like a young adult story, Girl Tomato? I'm getting a kind of that high school group kind of feeling like that. See, the classmates struggle to sense their futures, and the series tackles the teenage landscape of substance-enhanced parties. Oh, so it's like more realistic stuff, I guess. It's like more just like a day in the life of like high school kids with a lot of drama going on, I'm sure. It's not like anything sci-fi or weird like that, right? She said you may hear her dog in the line if you listen closely. I bet they tried to cut it out, Max, but there's only so much you can clean up. Okay, let's ask about Marshall.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
We'll be going there later, I'm sure. I guess
I have
back
to go.
there.
She have to write too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I feel like I'm the only one that's busy. Let's see. She recorded it in her closet. That's kind of cool. It went smoothly, and the dog even made an attempt to be a part of it by snoring as loudly as possible under the jacket rack. That's cute. I'm going to have to listen to that. If I do play it, I'm going to have to listen for that.
They're in there. We go around that way.
Okay, so my mission says we're supposed to go upstairs to find Dylan. Television proposal. Hold on. What kind of television proposal did we find? Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. That was a hell of a story. We can use solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. Don't do that. Don't reboot anything. Just let it be. One particular property seems promising. especially considering its content. Oh, I know what this is. Content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs and has been off the air for a few years now. Okay, so this right here, Night Springs, I think this is probably at least the first one I've noticed. This is directly a reference to Alan Wake. Night Springs, I think, was the name of the TV show that you would randomly see on television as you were walking through Alan Wake. It was kind of like a Twilight Zone, some kind of weird, kind of creepy supernatural show, so that makes total sense. I don't get Georgie Growl. You couldn't hide that, Max. It would just be way too loud. Everybody would immediately go like, why is there a demon in the background? Well, it's not a demon. That's just Georgie. Okay, so somewhere upstairs here, Dylan's gonna be. Let me check. Does a map show me where? Not really. I don't even know if I've ever been in here. You know how people use weird sounds to create sound effects of games? I could totally record some Georgie lines and people could use them for different monsters in video games. I would love that. Oh, wait a second. Is that me? I think that's me. That's weird. I mean, it's weird that the director, but I'm pretty sure that's me. Why do we have a picture? We never took a picture. I mean, there's a lot of supernatural stuff, but like, how did they even get that? Para-utility. What did I just pick up? Here we go. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. We've heard that before. The potency of these abilities depend on the para-utilitarian. Using blank, object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians, such a word, can achieve a throw distance of blank, while others are only capable of as little as blank. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some blank exists within the body and that, like all muscles, can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians in the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering the request. Oh, and Grilled Tomato, good luck on your study, and thank you for the lurk. Let's see, at one time the elevator of the new Remedy building broke while we were working, and some of the crew, including Sam Lake, got stuck inside. The elevator name is Hissi in Finland, so we forever joke that the hiss made its way into our reality. That's cool. I like that. Hiss. So, oh, now we have a different mission. Hold on. Missions. I think it switched to that jukebox one. This is the one I want to do. I want to talk to Dylan real quick. We'll speak to him on the upper level. So upper level of this area. Okay. So he's going to be in one of these side rooms, I suppose. Pope's promotion. Pope got a promotion? Dr. Darlene has personally recommended Miss Pope for the promotion based on her work ethic and assistance in advancing many ongoing research matters, for breakthroughs resulting from her work. Recommendation. According to her colleagues, Pope has displayed a keen eye for detail and quick grasp of paranatural concepts. She is professional and diligent, though some of her coworkers complain of social disinterest. So she's just not very sociable? That's okay. You're here to do work, you know? The review committee approves this recommendation and promotes Miss Pope the position of research specialist. That's cool.
Well, I need to fucking know.
I mean, seems like she's doing a hell of a job, right?
What do you know about this Arish guy?
Okay, my guess is it might be behind this door.
They were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
No, this is leaving the area. Never mind.
Security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
What the hell? There's sticky notes everywhere. What is this place? Sticky note complaint? I gotta read this. Oh, and speaking of sound effects, I love it when you open the menu and you roll across the items to have that nice crisp sound that gives it uniqueness that came together. Also, if you listen to Dr. Darling's videos, when he says he sometimes can fill you in on what they're talking about the black light. Oh, that's cool. I was thinking, Luminous, maybe after you beat the game, there might be some way to unblack out those lines, but that makes more sense if you just find the information in the videos. That's cool too. Okay, so we just got a new note. Here it is, correspondence. To whom it may concern. In case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You can reach me on my cell phone or home phone. That's funny. There's so many stickies, the guy can't even work. I mean, it's not on the desks or anything. It's weird, but that wouldn't stop me from working. Let's see. Oh, I used to call... Oh, did I mix up the phone link? Whoops. You got the idea. At least there's an upgrade. Oh, it's a song. Okay. I definitely don't know any Drake. I know he plays Fortnite with Ninja. That's about all I know about Drake.
Us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons.
I must have just not explored up here. There's all kinds of stuff that I missed. I know he's hugely popular. I just don't really listen to a lot of hip-hop, personally. Nothing wrong with it. It's totally fine, just not really my thing. There's a radio here. Shifted bathroom complaint? What? Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. That's funny. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Okay, that's kind of amazing. And you know when management doesn't have their nice, bathroom, they're going to be upset. You listen to older ones, like Eminem's earlier albums. When I was in junior high and early high school, I had a lot of friends that listened to rap and hip hop, and that's pretty much all I listened to. Well, that's probably him right there. I would listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony and Tupac and Snoop and all that. And then after I got past sophomore or junior year in high school, I kind of went alternative and rock and stuff, and that's all I listen to now. What are they doing to him? That's creepy.
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream.
Dylan?
Words, but you forget. Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunderstorm distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can you hear me?
red in the eye.
Come on, Dylan. I'm here.
He's in a
I
trance.
found you.
The surface into the wet. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
You know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
That's weird.
Always a good sign.
No, not really.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the
Whoa.
surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No.
Fuck off, no! You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
Whoa.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
Uh-oh.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Some time for applause. We build you till nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
That's a creepy voice.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector.
Sure.
You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time.
That wasn't the greatest reunion with Dylan. So I think you were saying, Max, I can talk to him more for more information, right?
Through a mirror, the inverted is
Let's see. You love the notes in this game? It had so much depth to the game that you can, or that you can get with the video and audio. And I'm also wondering, while she's talking to him right now, if it's the same thing you hear in the building. Oh, all the other chanting. You mean Luminous? And do you think she is in two times? Oh wait, or do you think she is in two timelines simultaneously?
the name of the sound. It resonates in your house.
I assumed it's just this one Luminous, but that's an interesting thing to think about.
We build you till there's nothing remains. The air cracks and the truth.
I didn't even consider
I don't
that.
know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me.
So he remembers the time
I
before.
was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden.
Me?
But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up.
Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything.
Yeah.
Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Who are you?
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time.
Trying to say we're the same person or something? Yeah, so that is the same chant, Max, but we can understand what he's saying way better. They even gave us some subtitles, which is nice. Yeah, this game makes you think of so many different possibilities. I love games and movies, Luminous, that really make you think outside the box, where you can consider so many things, and it's not really one right answer, you know? You can think one thing and be correct for you, and another person can have a different idea, and it's correct for them.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please. Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
Another dream?
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way forever and ever. It was nice.
Boring dream, but okay.
Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing.
It's getting very meta.
And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. And something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Yeah. Oh, this is so weird. He does kind of look like her. Look at his face one more time. Let me see if I can talk to him again. No, the game's not boring at all.
Maybe
It's
I can learn more about the hiss from him.
funny that they would make
we
that kind of
talk?
joke, though.
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house.
That's bad.
I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first,
Well,
many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that.
it's enough for
For the
that.
record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
I don't know. With the current leadership, you never know. I could actually see what you were talking about, Luminous. I could see some similarities in their faces. Let's see, the Finns are usually very humble, and sometimes even critical of things that come from their country, and even though people from other countries love them. Yeah, very meta of the culture too. That's really cool. I like that, Max. I wonder if we have
Maybe
any more.
I'm just here to punish myself.
I really talk to him a
Any
lot.
new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister.
I get Hannibal Lecter vibes
This
from him.
dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream.
Camera's being weird, isn't it?
Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place, and there was a dark man there. His name was Mr. Door, and he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In another world, the cop was real. Dor said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
I feel like they're almost making Dylan out to be the villain now. I know we had heard he was dangerous before, but now he wants to spread this hiss all over the place. Okay, let's go back to our set of missions. So the next main mission is to find the prime candidate program. But we had a few other ones. We could assess the agent in the panopticon. I think that's how you say that. Panopticon cell. Collect 5 mold samples. This is one of those bonus ones we found too. Or put a record on. I'm going to keep following the main one, but we'll probably get close to other ones as we're going. And Janie. Why were you upset, Spaghetti, Janie? What's going on? Are you having problems in World of Warcraft? See, yeah, if someone compliments a thing a Finn does, a lot of us are like, it's nothing. I guess it's all right. That's a good quality to have, though, Max. I mean, you definitely want to be able to take credit for good things, but you also don't want to get your head too big, you know? Oh, getting hangry? I know that feeling, Janie. How's the family shunning you? That sucks. Is it because you're hangry? They don't want to deal with you? Okay, so on the map, oops, wrong button. Where are we going exactly? Not on this floor. How do I check that out again? Okay, so that's being tracked. Oh, I think I need to go to one of those teleportation areas, and then that lets me choose different places. Let's go down here real quick. Let's see, I think they found him in the back alley, and an all-you-can-eat buffet, taking much MDMA, and he hasn't detoxed yet. But I can't explain the floating yet. I could see that. I mean, I've had some bad buffets. I might have started chanting some weird demonic incantations after that. Let's see, I think it was an Angry Birds movie where the local media said it was bad while a US media outlet praised it. Well, how funny. I never saw Angry Birds. Was that movie any good? I'm not sure. I can't use abilities yet. I'm trying to save up for that expensive one that costs 8. So let's go here. Where is the place we need to go? It doesn't show up on the map. Okay, so we're going to have to... Wait a sec. Did I see something here? Oh, it looks like it's here. Never mind. It does show up on the map. I guess logistics is the closest. Let's go there. Let's see. Or your sister wants you to stay in the room and not come out, and my parents don't understand why that hurts. Oh, that sucks, Jamie. Oh, heading to bed, Legend. Legend, thank you so much for hanging out. Get some good sleep, dude. And you're a madman, but I appreciate the bits, and I appreciate you coming here so early, even 8 hours before I start the stream. Get some sleep, dude. Let's see. Ability points, junkie. I mean, the thing I really want, Luminous, can I look at it here? I don't think I can. Wait, if I go over here, I'll show you the one I want to get. It just seems like it's so powerful. Yeah, if I go to abilities, I want this one down here at the bottom, multi-launch. So you can hold up to 3 objects and you recover energy while you're holding the objects, which just seems like I could just be constantly throwing stuff without ever slowing down, which would be amazing. But they make you pay for it. Okay, so we are getting closer to, I think, the area we need to go. Let's see, you got tired of Angry Birds and everything? Because it was quite literally everywhere when it became a hit. I know, a lot of times for those things, Max, they make way more money on the merchandise than they actually do the game, which is crazy, but some of them are just like that. Oh, you only have 1 ability point so far? How much time have you put into the game, Luminous? I think I'm probably around 15 hours or so. I'm not sure exactly. Actually, if I hit Shift Tab, does this tell me? Yeah, 14 hours. Sorry, I put 14 hours into this. Only like 2 hours. Oh, that makes sense, Luminous. That makes sense. It takes a long time, but they give them to you in batches. Like, I think sometimes you finish a mission, and it'll give you 2 or 3. So the launch thing works in a way that you can take one with E and then more with the right click. Oh, I was curious how you're going to throw them out again, Max, because if you pressed E again, it would just chuck it, you know? So I was like, how is that going to work? Oh, and the friends are hanging out without you, Janie? Well, I mean, that's not families shunning you, but I mean, friends, family. Sometimes it's almost the same thing, right? I forgot what gun I'm using. What are your friends doing right now? I mean, at least for me and my friends, there's not a whole lot we're going out and doing with all this COVID stuff. I don't think I'm actually hitting them. Let me try a different gun. Crap, how do I switch weapons? I forgot. Oh, you're doing sleepovers. Well, that just means you're not going to get the corona like the rest of them, Janie. Think of it that way. That probably doesn't help, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I can shoot through this at all. Okay, we'll have to come back to that. I gotta find some way to open up these security doors. Wait, looks like there's something over here. Oh, I can't reach it though. Hold on. How are they shooting me? It seems like their bullets went through. Yeah, I can't throw stuff on the other side either. They did shoot me. What the heck? Okay, maybe we can get around. I think this is the first time I've actually shot a gun this stream. I'm a little bit rusty. But the combat just feels so good. I'm never going to get bored of hurling things like that. Actually, I'm going to be disappointed that the next game I play does not have that. Ooh. Back up, back up. There's still somebody there shooting me. Somebody shot me with like a rocket. Where did that come from? Was it that guy? It might have been that guy. I'd have a hard time picking like my top 3 games of this year, Max. Like, for me personally, there's been quite a few games that have been pretty high on my list that I was excited, oh my gosh, that I was excited for. Where did that even come from? Oh, no you don't. Oh, he got me. Dang it. I had just picked up his rocket too. Thought I was safe for a second. That is another one. Well, I mean, we're not doing too bad. 12 deaths for being probably 2/3 done with the game, if I had to guess. Okay, but that is, I think, the direction we need to go. So let's, where did it put me? Okay, I'm in logistics again. So we were going this way. Not in this game, Max. The Andy El Presidente had decreed when we were playing Alien Isolation specifically, every time you die, you gotta drop a token. But it's just for that one game. if I try to play a game like, what is that, Super Meat Boy, I would give you guys tons of tokens, or...
Rage.
Is that a spider monkey again? Or, what is another one like that? Cuphead. I would just die way too much. It'd be insane. See, this is so interesting. Now, they're not popping up. Hey, spider, how's it going, dude? We can go this way, except... Oh, that stuff hurts me. Okay. So... Am I supposed to dash around it, maybe? I could try. I'm not even sure if it's safe past there. It could be everywhere. It's hard to tell. I want to try to dash in real quick. No, it's kind of everywhere, isn't it? Okay, that almost killed me. Never mind, it's all dangerous. That's funny, nobody's popping up here. Okay, are we kind of going the right direction? No, we're kind of on the wrong side. But there's stuff here we haven't seen yet. Oh, is that the mold thing? I wonder if I'm supposed to get a sample from that, Max. We had another quest. Let me check out the name of it real quick. The old growth. We have to collect 5 mold samples. So maybe on the way back I can check that out. I'm not sure how I collect the mold sample. I'd assume it'd be like something pretty automatic, you know? Uh-oh. I'm full of weapon mods. Okay, that means it's time to start dumping some of these. Every time you see that, we gotta get rid of the weak ones, right? So I think I'm gonna sort by type, and then just get rid of the duplicates that are weaker. Yeah, so we have 4 of this, so I can get rid of these. And these are duplicates. Let's get rid of one of those. We have level 5 of that. Let's get rid of all the weaker ones. I do like this system. Like, it's pretty easy for me to tell what I want to get rid of and what I want to keep. And Luminous, you haven't even told me. When you purchased Control, there was a great sale, and you got Resident Evil 7 as well. Added not 1, but 2 more games to your backlog. My backlog, Luminous, is insane. I think yesterday when I was looking at my Steam library, I have roughly 900 games, a little bit over 900. I know I'm never going to play them all. I'll probably never even play half of them, but I could stop playing games now and probably live out the rest of my life and not finish all the games that I have, to be honest. Which is crazy to think about, you know? Okay, so what do I have right now equipped? Damage while aiming plus 30% and reload speed. I don't think I have any upgrades to that. Any of these worthwhile? I don't think I need either one of those. Let's see. And you still have to do that one? Not sure where you can find the samples either. Did you go back and actually collect that quest, Max? What about personal mods? I don't think we're full on personal mods quite yet. So we'll hold out on that. You know, I never even think to go here. This is a good idea. Let's equip this one that shrinks the spread of the shotgun. Minus 21%. That's pretty good. So now, hold on. If I tried the shotgun, it's just going to be much tighter. Less room for error, I guess. Might push for full completion. Now, this game, I do think would be really good for full completion. It's just so interesting. All the different things you can find, little secrets hidden away. I'm not one that typically does full completion in games, but I could see this game being a pretty good one to do. Like, I can see a lot of things off the beaten path that you don't have to do to complete the story, but it's just fun to do regardless. Okay, I think I've already been in here because that thing was already opened up. So let me go back to that mold sample real quick. I just want to see if we can actually open that up. Is there anything else I'm missing here? So many goodies.
Gibson, male, age 28.
This is new.
Returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain,
Wait.
intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness.
Sounds familiar.
He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Jeez. Sounds like an alien chest burster. Okay. I think we've heard that before. So yeah, let's go back to that mold thing that we saw, and then we'll backtrack. Where was it? Oh, have I not been here before? What is this? Oh, and Lumines. If you never played Resident Evil 7, I also highly recommend that game. Of course, you have to like scary games, but I loved Resident Evil 7. I do kind of want to play it again. Mold Autopsy. When I first played it, it was in VR. So I might try it not VR. Where was that? Collectibles? Here we go. Mold Autopsy. The deceased was a blank-year-old blank with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's plural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not probably, caused by trapped gases. Probably? Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold indigestion. Friendly neighborhood viewer, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Oh, and Nate, what's up, Nate? Hey, it's good to see you, man. I am late as usual. Finally, hey, you are just making an entrance, Nate. Just making an entrance. Yeah, how are you two doing? Let's see, and Lumines, you said if you printed out a blank page, I think there would be a strategy guide to this game. Practically. I mean, the one thing strategy-wise I kind of struggle with in this game sometimes is the map. Sometimes I have a hard time telling what level I'm on, you know? Like, I can tell I'm near where I need to be, but I don't know if it's above me or below me or where the heck. Doing good. Work was boring as hell, but now I have hot dogs for dinner, so I'm happy. I haven't had hot dogs in so long, Nate. My wife doesn't usually, Andy is not usually a fan unless they're barbecued. If they're on like an open grill, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not sure, Max, how I can actually take a sample from this mold. And Tajay, it's okay to be late. Also, I'm late. Welcome. How's it going, Tajay? Okay, so where are we? I was going to try to go back and find that other mold room that was hurting me. Oh, crap. Well, never mind. I'll deal with these guys first. Oh, they hit me with a rocket right at the right time. Ouch. Did they kill themselves, too? Ooh. Everybody has rockets now. I don't like it. Yeah, when I first started, Max, I really liked the quality of the map and how I could tell where everything was. And then I started going to multiple levels, and I liked it less and less. Where'd he go? That dude just disappeared. There he is. Oh no. I didn't hold it long enough. Okay, took care of that. Oh, do I have to get 15 subscriber points before I can use my emotes myself? No, so what happened, Skywalker, is you've probably uploaded the emotes, but they have to get approved. So once you can use them in your channel, then you know they've been approved. You're probably just on the waiting portion, is my guess. But no, you should have access to all of your own emotes. Technically, you are a tier 3 subscriber to your own stream. So, which is kind of funny, because I don't have any tier 3 subscribers. I could potentially put something weird for a tier 3 emote and use it wherever I want. Now, what is there? Looks like there's some light coming from underneath this thing, but I can't seem to move it. Whoa, that's bright. What is that? Oh, it's just a computer screen. Okay. Like, that's kind of weird looking. So, Nate, the plot in this game is crazy. We originally came here to try to find our brother. We just found him, and he was in this crazy glass box kind of being held captive, but he's been taken over by this hiss thing that's kind of like possessing everybody. He's chanting, he's talking all kinds of nonsense, and he's trying to get us to join him. We're gonna go to this place he asked us to check something out, but we're not really sure what's going on yet. Yeah, plot? What plot? Okay, I'm not quite where I need to go, but it looks like it's this direction. See, this is where I'm kind of having problems with the map. I could see a couple different ways of going. And honestly, there might be different ways of getting there, too. Yeah, the gameplay in this game, it feels so good. It's a lot of fun to play. Oh! I think, my buddy's telling me to go this way. So yeah, this might be getting closer. Prime candidate program. Okay, we're on the right way. Oh crap. Just the one guy? Just the one guy? Okay. It practically is, Tajay, like a really cool physics engine with some cool powers. Story's interesting, but it's kind of all over the place at the same time. And this is just a personal pet peeve, but I feel like they're giving us too much of the plot in these notes. I love picking up notes and reading them from time to time. It kind of helps with the whole believability of the world. But I think this game might be overdoing it with how many notes there are. And let me know what you guys think. Do you think me reading all these is slowing down the pace too much? Typically, I like to read everything that we get, but I feel like this game almost gives us too many. So Victorian Mirror. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise of disappearances in blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Wait, can I use that? Is that a thing? Imaginary female trouble? I kind of want to use that. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. This is terrible. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. Yeah, he's trying to sell us on the hiss, pretty much. Hey, sis, everybody needs a little hiss. Just try it, just a little bit. So they had a sale, but you had spent a bunch on Outer Worlds and a physical copy of Simpsons Hit Run on PS2. I have that game, Nate. I think I have that on the Xbox. The original Xbox? I think I have it on there, not on PS2. Read more. Read all the things. All right, Taji. Loud and clear. Oh, that's different. That's gonna hurt my throat. Prime candidate program. By the way, guys, I played... Oh, there you go, Taji. Nice. That wasn't a suggestion. That was a demand, Tajay. I see what you were doing. So, Nate, you never owned it, but you rented it from a video store religiously as a kid. It's such a good game. So you found a complete copy in good condition. Nice. Good find, dude. So, Max, definitely read. You might have missed some of the readables in your playthrough, even though you try to look for things. And some of them are really interesting, and some of them I don't understand how it relates to anything, so you never know when you're going to miss something. So it's definitely good to catch them all. Sometimes I worry about pacing. Oh, what's this?
The Bureau needs a director.
Just a sec.
Our future. P6 and P7.
Do I have to stay there and wait? The hiss says John. Oh no. It's. Speaking of hiss. Bam. Uh-oh, there's a ball around here somewhere. Something's healing these guys. I love this gun. Oh my goodness. That guy almost killed me. I need to recover. That guy is tough. I think we almost got him. Ouch. This guy doesn't die. What's wrong with him? Come on. Finally. Where's the last guy? Oh, there he is. I was looking for that ball. I had no idea where it was. Where'd it go? I think it just killed itself. I don't know. Okay, let's go in here first. I always do that. I thought that guy was never gonna die. I don't think we've ever done that luminous, auto-tuned, and ASMR at the same time. Tell me, how does it sound? Does this sound okay, or does this just sound way too weird? The way it's set up, we have to wait for one to do the other one. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close. It's almost like if I'm speaking normally, but more hissy. That's funny. If I combine enough effects, I might just be like normal again. You know what would be cool though, is if I was always using a voice, like I never talked with my normal voice, and you guys just didn't even know it. And then all of a sudden I turn it off and you hear my real voice. Okay, we're getting pretty close now. I think it's this way. We're in the prime candidate area. Two trench. Oh, we're just in the back. We're in the same area again. Whoa, look at that. I think this is where we need to go. Oh, we're done. Okay, guys, that's going to be one of the next upgrades I do. I want a sound effect when we go into ASMR mode or auto-tune mode. It's basically going to say, like, ASMR John activated. Or something like that. Something where I can hear it too. So I know it's working. And then it also says ASMR John over. Or something like that. So I know, okay, gotta change my microphone again. That's cool. It's weird. Our gravity's slowly shifting to the side. But that's cool. I don't think the camera's changing though. It seems like the camera's staying the same angle it was before. Oh, and then it goes back up this way? Is this one of those optical illusions? Yeah, deactivate would be more fitting. That's true. Yeah, just go for like another 10 minutes, Tajay. I'm going to have to charge you guys more tickets for that. Okay, maybe this way? Where are we on the map? Maybe one of these.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things.
Movie time.
Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential.
The boy.
We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
Bonus footage.
There was an incident. Yes.
Uh-oh.
We lost a valuable member of our team, yes.
Who is he talking to?
Excessive force. Dylan has so much.
Sounds like he's asking questions or answering questions, doesn't it?
But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys.
When they kill people? Really?
He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all.
Just death, you know. No big deal.
Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Now, if I had to guess, I think we're probably around the 2/3 to 3/4 done with this game. We'll probably beat this Thursday, because we have a long stream on Thursday. That's my guess. See, now the stuff we're finding is a lot more relevant to the story, which I like. A lot of the stuff we found in the beginning, it was more just describing the world, but it's kind of hard to keep track of what was important and what really wasn't. I see, how did he start the record when he was standing next to the wall? That's a good point, Max. He might have just spliced it right there. Maybe it was recording before that. And have you noticed that the whiskey bottles, hard liquor, are everywhere in this game? Like, everyone is government. I mean, yeah, they might all be a bunch of alcoholics. With the stuff they have to deal with, Luminous, I wouldn't be surprised. Here's the Dylan Faden transcript. Subject was alone during this outburst. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. So this is just Dylan talking to himself. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me to get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Okay. Off. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated. Jeez. So I wonder, was Dylan talking to that kind of weird spirit sort of thing that's with Jesse right now? I wonder. Now, the object of power we're looking for is a projector, but it's not that projector, I guess. P6 victim autopsy. Okay, so now we're going to find out about the person that he killed. Who did Dylan kill? Okay, agent killed during blank involving blank, codename P6, which we know is Dylan. Blunt force injuries to the head and neck, extensive trauma in the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions in the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between L2 and L1 vertebrae, avulsion fracture, I don't even know what that is, of the 3rd and 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries to the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities, dislocation of the right and left elbow, dislocation of the right and left knee. Conclusion. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the blank was contorted through his blank. Dear God. So he didn't, like, accidentally kill this guy. He just, like, mauled him. Broke everything he could. Yeah, this is not the projector of power, unfortunately. Look for the hotlines. I gotta find the good ones. Let's see, he has a red around him, like the red liquid when he's in the cage. And Jesse has the blue spiral. Oh, I didn't even think of that luminous. Yeah, we've always had blue and kind of leading us around. And he had like red as his color, right?
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Wait, this right here? Is this what we're supposed to look at?
All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
We were being monitored. Creepy. We got an outfit? What? Can I change my outfit? How do I do that? Oh, these are the hotlines you're talking about, Max, right? I think some of these I haven't watched. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
After North Moore stepped down,
we didn't listen to this.
I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table.
I need to start my streams like this.
P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone. Casualties of an AWE.
I like his voice.
The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family.
Ouch.
My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me.
Oh.
I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died.
Sucks.
Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future.
How would you be allowed to take stuff home?
P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Now, am I P7? I wonder? I'm not sure. Hey, Girl Tomato, we are about to find the next object of power, the projector that our brother told us to find. Let's see, on control points. Oh, this one right here I need to watch. Oh, these are these things. Okay. We already heard this, I believe. Those are more just like telling you how to play the game, right, Max? Oh, you can change the outfit on control points. Okay, my bad. Not that on control points. I think that was the first outfit I ever found. Did I pop in at the wrong time? There is no wrong time to pop in here, grilled tomatoes. And that would be awesome. You can just do it going forward at the start of every stream. Just imagine, like, this cool light behind me. You can't see me, like my face, but you can see a silhouette. And there's like a fog machine going on, and I just talk in a really rough voice and just be like, "Hey, stream, how's it going? Hey, Godzilla, what's up, Godzilla? Good to see you again, dude. We're making some good progress in the game today." Oh, another one of these.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well.
That's me talking.
We loved it.
When did this happen?
This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
That's right.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do.
No. Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
Uh-oh.
No, that's just stupid.
Let her ask a question.
That has
Answer.
nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there?
Doesn't everybody?
Away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
I think everybody looks at like a beautiful picture or a movie or whatever, and like you can imagine yourself there, you know? Let's see, and Tajay, you know of an actor you thought would be a good idea to talk in a voice like that, and he got stuck doing that voice for 11-ish years. Wait, which one are you thinking of, Tajay? That's not Christian Bale, right? Doing the Batman voice. I don't have throat cancer. I like that. Talks in a rough voice for stream. Is then immediately gentle when someone says hi. Royce, I know, very inconsistent, right? Just, oh, hey, how's it going? And Christian, welcome back, Christian. How's it going, dude? You just made it to the janitor's office. Nice. The janitor's cool, Luminous. I like the janitor. He's very random and cryptic, but he's cool. Oh, I think we might be getting close. We're setting off alarms.
I studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
This is telling me to go this way for the prime candidate thing, but I think it's this way. Or Ordinary Awe area, sorry. So no, this is the right way. Go that way to the elevator. We're not going to the elevator yet, are we? Oh, okay, there's some guys to kill here. You know what I think I like about this game a lot? Especially after playing Alien Isolation? I don't have to stealth. I just start killing. I love killing. Killing's great. Trying to flank me. AI could be smart in this. They're not smarter than my bullets, but they can be smart. It's so satisfying. Misha Collins. Okay, he played a character named Castile on Supernatural. Oh, because I haven't watched that yet. Okay. His role was originally supposed to be a guest role for one season. He did a real deep, serious voice, and then the character became a hit, and he had to do it for 11 seasons. I could see that being a problem. You know, it's kind of funny. Like, I never thought about doing it, but a lot of streamers prefer to do like a character. You think like a Dr. Disrespect or something? A lot of streamers do that. I imagine if I ever tried to do a character, it would have to be something that was a voice I could very easily reproduce, you know? Because if it was a strain on me in any way, I would dread doing it all the time. And Auntie is so good, us Finns can actually see ourselves in it very much. Oh, that's awesome. No, I love when you and Relentless Max were both saying that there's really good like Finnish representation. I dig that because you don't get that very much in video games for sure. And Alien Isolation was so hard. You couldn't get past the first xenomorph. I had a pretty tough time with it too, Royce. I did finish the game, but I think I died like 90 times before I finished it. In this game, we've only died 12 times. And we're probably about 2/3, 3/4 done, if I had to guess. Oh, and by the way, you guys have mentioned another game I should maybe possibly stream or at least play. I played it for maybe 30 minutes just to try it out yesterday. What was it called? Disco Elysium, you guys have mentioned. I really dig it. It seems really cool. I don't think I want to stream it. Like, I was worried there'd be way too much reading from a little bit of the gameplay that I had seen. And my coworker that played it, he said, oh, there's a lot of voice. I think you'll be okay because like a visual novel or something, sometimes there's so much reading, it just wrecks my voice doing that for 4 or 5, 6 hours. So I played it, and there is some voice, but it's still mostly reading. And the reading comes fast and furious. It's not like a visual novel where you get like 1 or 2 sentences at a time going back and forth. They give you just walls of text because there's a lot of descriptive stuff. It's like an RPG kind of, but you go into a room and it gives you tons of descriptions about like, here's this item or here's this person, and a lot of reading. It seems super interesting. I definitely am going to play it, but probably not stream it if I had to guess. What did we just pick up? Oh, there's 2 things we missed. Whoops. Let's see. And you do have anti-possession mark tattooed on my arm. Well, there you go, Tasha. You're safe. And I think when you find the prime candidate, it will be Hannibal Lecter. And when you walk in, he says, ah, hello, Jesse. Kind of like that. It's such a good movie. Silence of the Lambs. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is them tracking where we go. Okay. More of them just spying on us, basically. An inventory list of recovered materials. Willow Ah. Okay, hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to the investigation sector for further analysis. That we are P7. Oh wait, did it say it there? Hold on. Right here. Oh, you're right. I glanced right over that, Max. Yeah, right here, Jesse Faden, P7. There it is. Oh, back to studying again, Grilled Tomato. If you don't hear from me for the rest of the stream, good time zone. Thank you so much for hanging out, Grilled Tomato. Good luck on your studying. It is very important. Get those studies done. I'm proud of you. Knock that out. But I appreciate the lurk as well, Grilled Tomato. Good luck with that Korean. And thank you for the ultra combo, whoever you are. Spider Monkey. Okay, where are we going now? I think we're getting pretty close. It looks like it's... it looks like it's this way. But that was a dead end. Love you, John. Ultra combo those studies. There you go. You might love me, Spider. You don't love my eardrums. I always forget to turn those down just a little bit. I want to hear them. I don't want to go deaf by them. Oh my god. That was cool. So I do think we were going this way. Are you sure? Of course we're sure we love you, Spider. And by the way, Spider...
Dylan and I were both
just a sec.
prime candidates. Experiments.
What else you playing besides, whatchamacallit? Call of Cthulhu. Are you playing any other games on your own? Aimless Alchemist, how's it going? It's good to see you. How's your day going? What's new? Let's see, you can't turn down your reaction to ear-splitting nature as half the fun. I know. That's pretty much why he does it, which I love. It's almost like I have a jump scare built into the stream sounds. I never intended it that way, but it's kind of close. I like this game a lot, Aimless Alchemist. I don't necessarily recommend it just for the story alone. The story is kind of convoluted and crazy, but it's interesting. But the gameplay in this game is fantastic. I love the environment. I love the combat. The shooting feels real good. The upgrades feel real good. I'm really digging it. You hated Alan Wake. There's some similarities to Alan Wake. I will say I think this game plays much better than Alan Wake as far as the combat and everything. What didn't you like about Alan Wake? I really liked it myself, but there's some similarities and differences. The combat in this game is way more fluid, fast, and fun. But I do think I like the characters and story more in Alan Wake. But I'm also a sucker for horror stuff. So that might be it. But yeah, combat, that might be it then. Yeah, you might like the combat in this way better. It's a lot more fast and furious. And it's so much fun to shoot things and throw things in this game. Uh-oh, they're getting too close. Oh, that was a grenade I just picked up. Nice. But yeah, you have so many abilities in this game. It's really fun. Although I'm finding myself just sticking with like 1 or 2 guns. I love this gun right here. You only get 2 shots before you have to reload, but it's so powerful. It's almost a one-shot kill on like everybody. Let's see, didn't you find something in notes about America overnight? Oh, is that one of the things we read earlier, Luminous? That sounds familiar. I'm not sure exactly what we found though, offhand. We did find something that referenced Alan Wake though. What was it called? Night Falls? The TV show that's in Alan Wake? And Spider, you're not a fan of Fast and Furious? They made about 8 too many. They're like stupid fun movies. I've seen the Fast and Furious 1, I think 4 and 5. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I don't think they're like great films. They're fun, loud, stupid movies, you know? It looks like there's something underneath here the game's trying to get me to go to, but I think I need to go over there. Movies without the fun. It's one of those you gotta turn off your brain to enjoy it kind of movies. You got frustrated with the combat in Alan Wake? I do remember some scenes having a hard time aimless. I like the idea of it, but I played on the Xbox 360. I might have had a much easier time if I played it with a keyboard and mouse. I love aiming with a mouse, which is what I'm doing right now. Oh, you just got to the merry-go-round, Luminous. Nice. I remember seeing that horse, the merry-go-round horse, behind that cage. I'm like, what the heck is this?
We're going back home.
Going back.
Of course we are.
Home? What?
It started there, and it's never gone away.
That we're in the subway now? Interesting. Okay. So, wait, does the game want me to go this way? Yeah, turntable. Okay, we're in the right area. This is the turntable. Ah, crap. Here they come. Now, these guys in the chair, they're really quick. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see him sneak up on me. I am getting wrecked. Almost. There we go. I need to go down there and get that. Yeah, how's the turntable? They're painful. They're very painful. Oh no, it's one of these things.
There's a control panel nearby.
We can't kill those. We have to find some way to trap them or something. We can't kill this guy. He's not even... paying attention to me. Okay, that thing will slowly kill you. Oh, and levitation. I completely forgot about that, Max. I haven't had to use it in so long. But it's super fun. Oh, another one. There we go. The one thing I never do is I never bother trying to possess them. I don't know why. Wait, did it go away? What happened to that thing? I can shoot these. Now, Aimless Alchemist. Have you ever played Quantum Break or Max Payne? Those are other games from the same company. Check out that physics. As this thing is moving around, it just kind of grabs everything. Both good games, but Quantum Break was probably their least liked game. The interesting thing about Quantum Break is it has like a lot of video, like full motion video in between the story to tell all the cutscenes, basically. It has some good actors in there. It was well done. Me personally, I think that Quantum Break story was more straightforward than this, obviously, and it had some similar abilities, but doesn't play nearly this fast and smooth. Okay, so we have to open up these guys. That means I'm gonna have to go back down, isn't it? I think there's... Oh, that might be the... Oh, this is bridge operator right there. Okay, let's see if we can float over there. People complain it was almost like a movie. I mean, I kind of like full motion video in games, so I'm biased towards that. I can see some people not liking that at all. Oh, we can't open it? Dang it. Alright. We have to find some other way in there. You can float for a pretty long time, which is nice. I'm enjoying watching you play the game. Of course, Spider. Alright, unfortunately, whatever I need is probably going to be down there near him. So he's on this side. Let's jump down on this side. Oh, this is like another way in there, I think. Okay, let's go up here. The janitor has a good ASMR voice. I could see that. I could see that. Luckily, this thing doesn't come that way. Speaking of ASMR, that's twice. Count them twice in one stream. Alright, guys. I think we're on the right path. We just have to go upstairs here. And we should be in the control room. Speak of the devil. Oh, I think this is what we need to do. Too loud. Oh, it's moving the bridge. That's kind of cool. That's pretty awesome. Ta-da! There we go. Tell us a secret. Oh, a secret. What's a secret? Here's a secret. I'm probably gonna start playing spooky games on stream a little bit before October. I like all of October to be spooky games, but I'm really jonesy for some more scary games, so we might start a little bit early. Maybe not the next game, but the game after that. I don't know if I'd say this is a spooky game, Max. It's got some, like, the enemies are kind of creepy, but it's definitely not the focus. Like, I don't know, if you look under Steam, do they have horror as a category? They might, but I don't know if I would agree with that. I love scary games, Aimless. I try to mix them into the stream every once in a while, but October, nothing but scary games. I'm kind of keeping it a secret. I have a few I'm pretty sure I'm going to play. A lot of people are requesting, what is it called? Amnesia. I've never played it, so we might have to do Amnesia. Care Bear 17. That sounds terrifying. Amnesia. We got another one for Amnesia. Okay, so I need to do something to open up this door too. What am I missing? Is this thing in the way? Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would agree with that, Max. I could see if you are very easily scared, some things in this game might be scary. But I don't think it's like the intended emotion most of the time. Oh, we might have to go underneath this. Okay, that makes sense. I will say, Max, when that thing came out of the elevator, that was a little bit of a jump scare. But every game can have a jump scare. Whoa, kind of like that. Whoa. Is this one of those invisible guys? Where'd he go? Got him. I don't like those guys. He had a death cry. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some spooky things. But, I mean, it's about as scary as, like, there's some things in Uncharted that are scary, you know? It's not a horror game, but Uncharted definitely tried to scare you at times. Especially, like, at the end of the first game. It basically turned into, like, zombies or something, I forget. It's been a long time. ASMR autotune for 10 seconds. After this is up. Maybe once it's done, I'll auto-tune just for a second before we go back to normal. Actually, there's a lot of weird voices we could do with ASMR. That's a weird looking helicopter. What the heck is this? Look at the size of that propeller. Does that spin around? That looks like a plane wing or something. Oh no, it's another plane. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. Okay, we're done. So, once again, ASMR auto-tuned for the win. Okay. Here we go. When I first walked in here, I thought that was a helicopter. It's like, that's a weird looking helicopter from like back here. Because like, I didn't realize that was another plane on top of this one. It's like, that's weird. Ooh, it looks like we need to get power and put it into there, those battery things. So let's, oh, here we go. How convenient. So what did you think creeped you out the most in this game, Max? I mean, for me, what makes me the most anxious is when I got those floaty guys kind of slowly creeping up on me, because I know they're going to explode on me. It's creepy in the same kind of way the creepers in Minecraft are creepy, you know? Okay, we need a few more of those batteries. I'm not going to use the elevator quite yet. Where's another battery? Gosh, I feel like they should be all over the place. The black things made you shiver a little bit? Oh, yeah, that I just fought, Max. Those I can see being creepy, especially because they're fast and they're invisible half the time. So the next time you see it, it's going to be on top of you, you know? Okay, we have to get this all the way over there. Nice throw, Jesse. Okay, there's one more. So I'm guessing there's only one more battery in here. Oh, things you can't destroy. Okay, so different enemy. Because the thing I was fighting, I was able to kill. I would assume it's on this side, maybe, but I'm not seeing anything over here. Oh, it could be in a different room. Here we go. There it is. Oh, that thing pulling things around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one you can't kill. You can trap it. You can't kill it. Wait, John, you've already done that one. It's over here. There we go. Okay, so what did that actually unlock? Are we trying to get through this door again? Or am I supposed to take the elevator? There's a few different ways we can go here. I feel like I should be going this way. I need the key. But this is just a dead end. So this is not the way to go. Or is there something up here we're supposed to do? Sometimes I forget about that hover ability and being able to get up high really fast. No, there's nothing much up here. Yeah, and Max, I love it how you're able to translate a lot of that stuff for me. Obviously I'd be completely lost. I would just think, why is this guy talking about spoons? But then you tell me, oh, when he talks about these spoons, he's talking about dead bodies. I'm like, I had no idea. Okay, now we're finally searching for the slide projector of power. And there's a guy right there, as I'm trying to drink. Oh, he's a tough one, isn't he? He's not going down very quick. There we go. And those things, they scream a little bit. You know what? Honestly, oh crap. There's a lot of guys here. One of the things I think... Whoops. I tried to activate that quest and it went into a menu. Whoops. Hey, Azucha, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. How's your day going, dude? Get out of here. Okay, that was all of them. Jeez. One thing I think, Max, that makes this game less horror is how much they enable your character to fight. I think a really good horror game makes your fighting pretty limited, you know? I think something along the lines of like Silent Hill or like the older Resident Evils is about the most you should have. A lot of horror games nowadays give you even less abilities, you know? Like you think of a game like Outlast. You can't fight at all. You're just running and hiding the entire game. Okay, what did we just collect? This is about the airplane we just saw, I think. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Blank, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Blank AW and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor of the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel, Special Access Blank. For more information on Tunnel Blank and the links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and blank, the plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blankety blank blank, and initial readings have been taken by the research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Let's see. Well, have I seen the second build? Wait, what's the second build, Azucha? Are you talking about in this game? Second build. Was that one of the DLC things? I'm still working on my first, whatchamacallit, first playthrough. Or you mean a computer build? No, I have not seen that. Are you building a new computer, Azucha? Let's see. What is this guy? An Athlon 200 GE. I don't even... Athlon? Isn't that a really old processor, or am I thinking of something else? Let's see. 512 gig NVMe. Nice. Oh, what's your planning? Nice. Cooler Master case. Thermaltake PSU. Sweet. And 8 gigs of RAM. Very low tier CPU. Okay, from 2018. Yeah, I wasn't familiar with that one. But, I mean, depending on your use case, it might be fine. I probably went overboard with the CPU that I just put in this computer, which just means that I need to get a new 30 series video card. Yeah, I was going to say Athlon, I thought used to be their main processor. It was like Athlon and Pentium. But that was like a long time ago. That's cool. When are you planning on building that, Azucha? Oh, look at this poor guy. He doesn't even know I'm here. What do we hit him with? Hit him with a chair. That looks like a pretty beefy chair. He still doesn't know I'm here. Now he saw me. Just had to give him a chance. Oh, for your birthday next year. That's awesome. So you're saving up for it right now, Azucha. I love building a computer. Would this be your first computer you built, or have you built any in the past? Okay, our weapon mods are full again, so I need to trash some stuff. Let's go here. What could we get rid of? We have duplicates here. Oops, wrong button. So let's sell that. That's a weaker one. These are duplicates. Weaker one. Weaker. These look like they're the same level, but this one's actually worse. Let's get rid of that one. I like to have at least one of everything, you know? Oh, that would be cool, Max. If you could put that in the Discord, that would definitely help. I won't have time, of course, right now to check it out. Oh, and the motherboard supports unofficial overclocking, so your CPU probably won't bottleneck your GPU. That's good to know, Azucha. Yeah, you want them to match as good as you can. You just got your slot cartridge Pentium 4. That's old school, Luminous. Pentium 4, what was that? Like early 2000s, I think? I think I had a Pentium 4 in like 2004 or something like that. Okay, now we can go this way. Ordinary awe. I think this is the way we're supposed to be going, right? Yeah, this is the right way. Uh-oh, Azucha, I think it just blocked a certain link. Yeah, for links like that, Azucha, it's best to put it in the Discord server.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Luminous, this is what you're talking about. America Overnight. Some good tunes.
Here's our first caller. Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
It sounds bad.
Found out, brother. The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, Colin.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
Who's awake?
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23.
Oh.
A village called Flor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth.
That's weird.
Mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Friendly. I saw it. I saw the truth. The truth is out there. Some X-Files vibes going on. Oh, so it was a video you were trying to post, Azucha, showing the benchmarks? Yeah, and it definitely depends on what games you want to play. Like, there's some people that you just want to play Minecraft, you just want to play World of Warcraft, or you just stick to one game. Totally fine. I'm that unfortunate type of gamer that I have to play everything. I don't limit myself, really. Like, I kind of like all different kinds of games. All right. Ordinary summary. What is this ordinary? An awe occurred in the town of Orden. Oh, it's a town. Okay. Caused by an object of power, the slide projector, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. That would be Dylan and Jesse, us that just found it. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. What? Do we use the slide projector and get rid of all the adults in town? Is that what I'm reading? On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, he was 10 years old, and Jesse Faden, who was 11 years old, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the scene on September 14th. The awe had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. That's crazy if that's what was going on. Oh my gosh. It said to reference episode 235. That's a lot of episodes, Luminous. Jeez. And see, the moral of the story, boys and girls, is to never name your town Ordinary if you want ordinary things to happen. What was that? Maybe you guys can help me. Erie, Indiana? Was that the name of the show? I never watched it, but it came out, I want to say, early 2000s, and it was kind of like a Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of show, but I think it was called Erie, Indiana. And that makes sense. You're in a town called Erie, some weird crap's going to happen. But ordinary? You'd think it'd be safe, bland, boring? Ooh, video time.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture.
I feel like we've seen this one
legends.
before.
But we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action.
Was this at the beginning?
We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just
Projector
by thinking
man.
about it.
Yes.
But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions. Or die trying.
Those cuts are so weird. Azucha, thank you for hanging out, dude. Good luck in class. Kick some butt. Hopefully you don't get too much homework. Or give too much homework. Let's see. When you worked at a game store, as a joke, you would pull out a game when people said, what do you recommend for something? You need to play something different. I'd pull out My Princess Riding Horse. I'd talk it up with a serious face, and they'd look at me like, what the F? And then you'd help, and I help it with both hands in front. That's great, Luminous. Did it ever work? Did anybody ever take the bait and buy that game? I mean, kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not my forte to play like an anime dating game, but that one was worth playing. Okay, Ordinary Awe Stage 2, Sled Hill Cave. This is some new stuff. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Cave as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They've been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The not mother lived there with her. Not mother? Babies? Children? I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. This is creepy. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. What the hell are we reading? Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation temple. And unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity. Designation not mother. Oh, so it might be paranatural. Okay. I'd buy it just because of the story. I mean, Nate, I think you're easily influenced. Sometimes, depending on what we're trying to influence you with. But you're always game, which is fun. Wow, I really tore stuff up. I was just trying to get to this right here. Oh, crap! Okay. Now we pissed everybody off. One thing I would like to do is speed up the amount of time it takes that gun to shoot. I wonder if that's one of the abilities I find. Because that would be pretty cool.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling.
Casper.
Is at the building today.
He's never out.
Oh.
He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault.
Because he killed someone.
I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison.
Single word,
Not even
Dylan.
a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
Good.
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day
Whoa.
is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What?
What day is it today?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me?
Jeez.
Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Dang, okay. The spoon is not real as it like bends around. Are you guys excited for more Matrix movies? Or are you pretty happy with where they left it? And yes, friendly, this game definitely tries to make you feel powerful. The abilities are so much fun to use too. You can teleport, you can grab things off the wall, grab any object pretty much. Your gun changes to all different kinds of weapons just on the fly. Really cool. I'm kind of the same way, friendly. I don't think they need to continue it. Honestly, they probably should have just stopped at 1. The sequels weren't awful movies, but they weren't as good. And they kind of tarnished my memories of the original, you know? What is this? Ordinary Awe Stage 4. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born, or reborn, the world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Knot Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except Hand. That's interesting. Let's see, they try to fit too much in. Also, I hate it when people feel the need to over-explain things. Now, I mean, I could definitely see how they could have continued that story once, you know, they're freeing everybody. But they honestly probably could have done it all in one movie and ended it rather than trying to spread it out over 2 movies. It seemed like there was a lot of busy work, you know, to get from point A to point B, I guess. But the first movie also just had a really cool premise, and the ending let you kind of make up what you think is going to happen after that. I was happy there. This is at the dump, also with that slide projector. The second slide we called Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. There it is again. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Oh, so wait, they changed the slide when he was in there? I heard about that, Luminous. That's weird. Have they explained why they're not going to have Morpheus? Because he was such a integral part of the movies. Like, how could you not have him? Now they want to redo a piano movie. They could try Oh, Keanu. I'm like, piano movie? Like, The Pianist? Please don't remake The Pianist. Good movie. Doesn't need a remake.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
You know one Keanu movie I really like that I don't think gets enough love?
It's all here. Our home, our school.
Well, that's
woods,
crazy. It's like a model.
Dump.
The Devil's Advocate. If you've never seen that, it's a really interesting, crazy Keanu Reeves movie. He plays a lawyer, and he's trying to get this guy basically set free, and he's joining this lawyer agency, and it's run by the devil, basically. Hence the Devil's Advocate. It's really cool, interesting movie. One of the earlier Keanu movies. But I thought it was really well done. I feel like Godzilla here. This is a neat model. Okay, we're probably going back here. And what's your guys' favorite Keanu movie? Oh crap. Okay, never mind. We are not going that way. At least not yet, anyway. It is a little difficult to shoot when you're floating down. I will say that. But when you're not dropping, it works fine. As long as you keep dodging, this guy can't do too much to you. He only throw those grenades.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Okay, so we're supposed to get to the dump area and then try to find the slide projector because they're recreating everything. So, wait, where's the dump area here? That's pretty cool. I love how realistically all these things break. Those evergreen models are dangerous. How so?
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small.
Or I guess if you throw something.
Not real. They got that right.
At like 100 miles an hour, everything is pretty much dangerous. Waffle Master, how's it going? Welcome back. They are pointy. These trees are for sure. Is this the same Waffle Master or is this a new Waffle Master? I'm guessing you had to follow again because you unfollowed on accident? Oh, you created a new account. Wait, so are you not using the old one, Waffle Master? Or you just have two accounts just to have two accounts? So I was going to say, if you change the name of your account, then you'd be okay. I think it keeps track of everything, like the people you followed and everything. Just got rid of the Waffle Master 2020. So yeah, if you want to, wants to boost that view account. I mean, I don't advertise it, but technically you can watch a stream twice and count as 2 viewers. If you try to do it 3 times, you still count as 2. So technically you could do that. You can even do it with the same account. You don't have to have 2 different accounts. So yeah, Waffle Master, if this is going to be your new one, are you on the Discord already? I think you are. But if you could let me know on there what your new account name is and your old account name, then I can transfer over your tokens from one to the other. Because if you check that account, you'll see you have like 0. If you just joined. But if you check your other account, like if you type in !tickets Waffle Master 2020, you probably have like 100 tokens or 200 tokens or something. We could transfer those.
Poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
That's true.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long
That's
time,
the
she
light
called
thing that
me.
we're seeing.
In a dream I saw,
Think.
she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The
So Jesse
government
is
knows
us
about
friendly.
it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking.
And we do.
Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well.
How long ago is
And
this?
that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Yeah, so the Jesse in that friendly, that was us, our character. The psychiatrist, we don't know who that is. Let's see, I won't be streaming until I get my gaming PC, so I'll join in 3 years. Oh, Waffle Master. Yeah, to join the Discord, you don't have to be a streamer. The Discord is pretty much just for all of us to keep in contact and chat outside of the stream. It's also the best place where I can give you guys news about the stream, like if I make a change, or a new game we're going to be playing, or a change in the schedule, something like that. I always let you guys know there first. And it seems to be better about notifications than Twitch is. Because some people, they come in the stream, they're like, oh, sorry, I'm late. Twitch didn't notify me. Discord seems to do a better job at that. But if you didn't want to join the Discord, that's fine too, Waffle Master. Just shoot me a private message on Twitch and let me know your old account name and your new account name so I can find them and I can transfer over all your tokens. What was this? Unfortunately, I don't think there's any automated way to do that. I have to kind of do it manually. Let's see. And details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as the circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Uh-oh, who's lying? Example. Dylan claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentions there were 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of the 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. We do know that's true. Note: Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis. It's a lot of trash. With the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this all will be investigated in the containment sector, which is where we're going right now. Let's see. Yeah, basically what I do, Waffle Master, because it's on my list, like the leaderboard. Like if you just type in ! tokens, Waffle, it'll tell you how many you have. You can also look at a leaderboard to see where everybody is, like as far as like ranking, how many tokens you have. Not that it's a race or anything. They're meant for you to spend on things, but you can collect them and just collect them if you want. But yeah, I can see what your old account has, what your new one does. I just zero out the other one and transfer it all to the new one. That way you get, you know, points for the time you were here. But the list is pretty large, so it helps if you give me the exact name, so I don't have to try to like just search through hundreds and hundreds of names and find the right one, you know? Unfortunately, the tools are a little bit limited.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York. And
that's
nobody saw
crazy.
A thing. Pretty unbelievable.
That's a lot of dump trucks. You're already number 205 and climbing quickly, friendly. Alex, what's going on, Alex? How you doing, dude? How was the rest of your weekend, man? Okay, we just got... Oh, it was a correspondence that we got this time. I never know which category it's going to be in. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Alrighty then. That's crazy that they moved an entire dump into this building. I mean, of course, this isn't a normal building, but even just like bringing all that stuff through New York City. That's cool. You know we're going to get in a big fight here. There it is. Oh. Some guys are getting healed too. So there's going to be a red ball somewhere healing these guys. There he is. Let's kill him first. There we go. We can stop the healing. Because that just makes everything so much harder. So these guys, if you hit them with an object, they drop all their stuff, and then you can get a free shot off without their shield up, which is nice. Where'd that other guy go? There he is. So many of these guys. Oh, there's someone up there too. I mean, I have like infinite ammunition here. There's so much junk to pick up. Don't hide, buddy. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, crap. He's gonna hurt me. I didn't realize there was anybody else. These guys are getting pretty tough. The game is going... Yeah, I haven't died too many times, thank goodness. Not like Alien Isolation, or even Last of Us 2. I died a lot in that game. These guys, you just can't hit the flying guys with objects. They're just too quick. Okay, we almost got this guy. Oh, what the heck? What did I hit? I don't think I did any damage with that shot. I want to get him before he gets his shields back. It's so close. There we go.
We should check that lab.
Oh, going to bed now, Luminous. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you so much, Luminous. I really appreciate it. It was a pleasure having you, and glad that you're really enjoying this game. That's awesome. And I'm curious to see what you think of Resident Evil 7 when you finally try that. But take care, buddy. We'll see you next time, dude. So you had a pretty uneventful weekend, but busy morning, though. I bet with work starting up again, right, Alex? I'm actually still on my weekend, technically. I had Monday off for Labor Day, and I took today off just to extend the weekend. So I had a 4-day weekend. And then I have a 3-day weekend coming up with Friday off, so I only have to work tomorrow and Thursday, which is fantastic. Kind of weird, but fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, so Waffle Master, what you can do is you can actually just click on my name, and you can send me the name directly in there, like if you just start a chat with me, Waffle Master, or you can also go into the suggestions and do it there as well. Hey, John, you suck. That's it, time to ban a mod. I'm just kidding. Why? Why, Tasha? Hey, this is the first computer we can actually use. I don't think I've ever used a computer before.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to...
He looks stressed.
Darling took the projector to the research sector.
Great.
He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Okay, that's creepy. No more close-ups of Dylan. Okay, I'm seeing... And actually, I kind of felt this a little bit in Last of Us 2. But I'm feeling a little bit of... they like to just take us on a ride. Go to one place, and then whatever you're looking for, of course, is not there. Go to the other side of the whole building. Like we did that when we were trying to find Dylan. Now we went here. We came all the way over here to the ordinary site. And it's telling us to go all the way to the research area. Look at the mission name. Finish Tango. I like it. I like it. Now, what's the meaning behind that? Besides, I know tango's a dance, but why finish tango? Is it because we're dancing going back and forth from place to place? Awesome. Thank you, Waffle Master. Yeah, that'll definitely help me do that. Okay, so there's a health boost mod. It's 31%. That's pretty good. I need to dump some of these personal mods here. So what do we have? What could we get rid of? We have it searched by type, so let's get rid of this one. The F is deconstruct. Get rid of this one. Getting rid of all the weaker ones. You know, I really should upgrade some stuff. I feel like it's been a very long time. God, look at all these. Yeah, I feel like I'm way overpowered. Let's see. Also, the song Ati sings as a tango. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I mean, that might be where they got it from, too. Let's see. And you had to come into work a bit earlier than usual. And you left your wallet at home. Oh, no, Alex. Wait, are you still at work right now? Hopefully you don't need your wallet for anything, like to get gas or something. That would suck. Or food. Food might be important. Okay, so the two upgrades that I have on right now. This one is energy speed recovery. And then I have that health one, which I love a health boost, but I think I have a better health boost right here. Yeah, so we have 26%. This is plus 44%. So we'll upgrade that. I'll trash the old one. Oh, I also had a 37%. That's okay. Wait, that's different. That's health recovery. I clicked the wrong one. I want health boost. There we go, 37%. Okay, what about energy speed recovery? Is there something better I can do with that? We can make the launches cost less energy. This is energy speed recovery 22%. That's weaker than what I have equipped. So I'm going to go ahead and trash that. I never use my shield. Evade energy cost? I don't evade enough. I guess I do quite a bit, but I don't know that I run out of energy for that. I think I'm going to keep what I have there. I'm going to keep that one. See, I think I may need food because I'll stay at work for at least 4 more hours. Oh no, Alex. Well, maybe you got a really cool coworker that will spot you. You pay him back later, right? And launch damage is literally the best weapon in the game. That's what I feel like. You mean launch by like throwing stuff, right? What I'm trying to do, and it's taken forever. Can I look at my upgrades? No, I have to go to one of those things. But there's one upgrade. It costs like 8 points, which I have 6 right now, so I'm getting close. You can launch 3 things at once. And I'm very excited for that. But it's very expensive. Well, this would be a good place for a secret right here. I'm really liking the game, Waffle Master. The story is kind of crazy all over the place. Interesting, but can be a little bit hard to follow at times. But the gameplay, the shooting, the whole world is really well done. Oh, there's an upgrade here I missed too. There we go. Yeah, I've been pretty much doing all of those launch upgrades that I could. So, I guess after that, we have to go all the way back to the research area, right? In dimensional research, which is nowhere near where we are, I don't think. Gets even better in the DLCs. I'm excited to try that out. And remember when I said there's an awesome part with the rock music? Oh, it's going to happen when we get to that area, the tango. What time is it right now? It's getting pretty close. I think I could probably go for like another 15 minutes or so. Yeah, the graphics, the physics, all of that in this game is top-notch, which the physics make the action look that much better when everything's being realistically destroyed and thrown all over the place. Globe supplement. What is that? That's another case file. Is this another object of power? So the item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's been looked into, but some nut job radio show in the States claimed he disappears to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Well, there's something. Let's see. Oh, you love the ashtray maze? Was that part of the DLC or was that part of the main game? Ashtray maze. I'm trying to think if I've seen that. Sometimes I don't remember the names of all the different areas. I don't think there's anything here. It is in the main game. Okay, maybe I've already done that. No, I think we're trying to find the ashtray. Because we just read about the ashtray recently. I don't think we found it yet. Okay, so this is not where I'm supposed to go. There's nothing up here. I think it's down this way? No? Oh, those doors right there. There we go. Yeah, what do you think the next Remedy game you might try, Max, would be? My personal favorite is Alan Wake, but I'm a sucker for horror stuff, so that's probably why that's my favorite. I do have a soft spot for Max Payne. That was the first I played. Maybe was that the first Remedy game? I'm not sure, but it was really good. It's kind of dated now, you know? Max Payne came out in the late 90s, I think. You do own Max Payne because you won it in a giveaway. Oh, nice. Might try that one first. You know, Quantum Break reminds me of this game a little bit. Less crazy, but the powers and abilities reminds me of like a diet version of this game, you know? Here we go again. Oh, there's one of those balls. Gotta kill that first. Can't let them heal. That's the only problem with launch damage is you can't hit some of those guys. They're just too fast. Oh my lord, they just hit me with some launch damage. Oh, dang it. It got me. I just noticed something. I think I lost a little bit of experience or whatever that collectible is when I died. They did a crazy top-down driving game. Oh, what was the name of it? Death Rally? Okay, where are we? Well, it put me back at a save point, which is where I kind of wanted to go anyway. So yeah, I think we're ready to go back there. We're not ready to use abilities yet, but I think there's some upgrades. Jukebox tokens. What? I mean, I can afford these. I don't know what they even do yet. I haven't even tried that quest yet. Oh, we could definitely do some upgrades. It's been so long since I've been here. Okay, I'm mostly using. I'm using the Shatter. And is it the Spin? Crap, what are the ones I'm even using called? Pierce. I use Pierce and Shatter. Okay. So let me check that out again. Pierce and Shatter. I don't see an upgrade to Pierce. Construct Charge. Is this a new gun? Charge holds up to 3 explosive projectiles and staggers an enemy caught in the blast range. That sounds pretty cool too. That's like the basic pistol, I think. The grip. Well, I might as well upgrade Shatter. Get an extra slot for that. I don't know if I want to spend my points on the other ones because I don't really use them all that much. Oh, that's to create new mods. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to have to check out Death Rally. I don't think I've played it, to be honest. Oh yeah, forgot we're going to use the teleporter. I always press that button on accident. Fast travel, there we go. So we're going to research, and where's the closest one? Looks like luck and probability. What a great research area. Is the closest next to that ashtray maze. Which, funny you say that, we're just about to go to the ashtray maze. And the flying guys that dodge, if you hit them, or you hit them if you launch a second shot at them immediately after the first one. So they can only dodge once, and then they're kind of tired a little bit, I guess. So you can get a second one off. I think I've done that before, but I wasn't doing it regularly. Crossfire HD. Every time I hear Crossfire, I think of this 80s board game where you had like these little guns and you would like shoot metal BBs at the opponent trying to get in their score. It was really goofy, but it had the most amazing 90s commercial on television. If you've never seen the Crossfire commercial, definitely check it out on YouTube. It's pretty fantastic. Okay, I think I'm going this way. Let's see, have you played Past Cure yet? I think it's pretty cool. You might want to check that out. Is that the name of the game, Waffle? Past Cure? I don't think I've even seen anything about it. What kind of game is it? I would love an Alan Wake 2. I'm just hoping, praying at some point. It's one of those things, though, I just don't know if it's sold enough for them to want to do that, you know? Okay, we're about to start some fighting when I go down here. Oh my gosh. That guy could take a shot. So we got rid of the shield. So he's going down much quicker now. And here comes the cavalry. Of course. I think, oh, I'm out of energy. It's like, why can't I pick anything up? That's alright, I'll just shoot you in the face. Somebody hiding behind that. I will say, the game cheats a little bit. Oh, crap. Oh, hello. When you're trying to throw things at people, it does a little bit of auto-aim for you, which is very nice. You don't have to be as accurate as you are with a gun. Let's grab all the goodies that they dropped. Is it a funding issue? Man. I mean, if they go... I hate to say it, but if they go the Epic Game Store route with it, they pretty much pay you as much as you expected to make selling the game, and then you get to make extra later selling it on other platforms. Okay, dimensional research? I think that's where we're going. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I do like shared universes. That's really interesting. So it's an action indie game, Waffle. Played from third-person perspective, the player controls Ian, a former elite soldier. Ian sets out to uncover the truth about the military experiments that were done to him, which gave him special powers. That sounds pretty cool. Action indie game. Is it, when you say third-person, it's kind of like this where you can control the camera? It's not like 2D side-scrolling, right? Just controlling out. That makes sense. I mean, I guess you could throw Quantum Break in there, but I feel like hardly anybody played Quantum Break. I came here before. I came here too early.
Contact the janitor if you need to get through.
That's right.
Logan, how many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
Okay, so we got another teleport part. Yeah, you told me we couldn't do it back then. That's right. Oh, and that makes sense. And it's probably still owned. I don't know how long they have it. Usually it's like 2 year, 3 year, but it's been out for longer than that. It is on Steam though. I did play Quantum Break on Steam. That looks so cool. I love that. You know, these hallways remind me of The Shining or something. Fine. I won't go that way. That just take me in a circle? Oh, now I'm supposed to find the janitor. That's right. Oh, so I'm not even supposed to do it here. I have to now go to the janitor and then come back here? Is that right? You're back, Girl Tomato. Not done studying, but might as well stay until the stream ends. Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We've got to find Ahti first. This might be actually a good place to call it, right before we start something epic. Or maybe we can find Ahti first and then come back, if it's going to be quick. Where is Ahti at? So we are here. Ahti's in maintenance. Of course he is. It looks like this is the closest to the janitor's office. Let's try that. I mean, thank goodness for that fast travel, you know? Only 10 people made that game, Waffle. That's cool. It's always impressive to see games, because games are so complex and insane, made by just a few people, you know? And imagine your card declines at Build-A-Bear and they rip your bear apart for you. I mean, Squire, that's kind of hilarious. Mostly because I don't want the Build-A-Bear. My wife would be crying. But that's kind of amazing. Brutal, but amazing. And Retro Logos, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, this is the way to go. Now, how did that look for you guys? Was the dog walking across the stream smoothly, or was he kind of choppy? Because sometimes on my like little preview window, it doesn't quite look the same as it does in game. You have school orientation in a few hours. Is that all online, Grilled Tomato? Okay, this looks vaguely familiar. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. Search the janitor's office for information. Where'd he go?
Where is he?
Are you in this painting? Oh, you actually have to go in person. Oh, crazy, Grilled Tomatoes. Well, be safe. Wear your mask and all that fun stuff. Only a short... I love short games, Waffle Master. Some games I think could be shorter than they need to be. You know, like Last of Us 2, you can cut 10 hours off that game. I'd be happier. Oh, these are all new missions. Might as well grab them all. Don't know if I'm going to do them, but might as well grab them all. So I'm pretty sure we're going to go into this painting.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lumps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed?
What?
Let alone go on a holiday.
Lovely lumps and holiday mumps? What do you say? I do like his singing. Oh, that one didn't work in English? Oh, so it rhymes. I gotcha. Okay, so it looks like we're about to have to go through an action scene. Probably for a bit to actually find him. We should probably call it. But we just had that save point, so it's not too bad. But it's good because on Thursday, which is actually going to be the long stream, we'll be able to start at a really awesome point, and we're probably going to finish the game. How much longer do you guys that are familiar with this believe I have just to finish the main game? From what I know, looking at the chapters, I think we started this stream. Oh, and is it Skin Master? How would I say that? Let me know what you want to be called. But thank you for the follow. I imagine that we're probably in the last quarter of the game or so. I managed to get some rest here. I'm so sleepy. Poor Alex. He had a busy day. I did Skin Master. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you'll get some rest, but not until after work, Alex. Don't sleep on the job. Let's see. I got to have a student ID photo taken. Oh, no. Well, you got a couple hours, Grilled Tomato. You got some time. Got some time. So yeah, we're going to do the long stream on Thursday. So we're in the 8th chapter and there's 11 total. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I could see us beating this game on Thursday. Because Thursday I usually stream for 6 hours. So what I'm going to have to do actually is prepare the next game. Because we might finish the game halfway through the stream or so and then have time to start the next one. We'll see. I see not a ton, but I can't really remember. You've been making practice. Oh, you're speed running this game. This game would be so much fun to speed run. Because it's just so much chaos, so much action. Like, it'd be fun to watch a speed run of this game. It'd just be nonstop